Good morning. So today I'm working on a cayenne tincture, and I don't know if you're like me, but my husband Duke and I drink lemon water every morning, and I like to put a dropper full of cayenne tincture. Cayenne is very high in vitamin C, and it actually heals the esophagus, and it helps the lemon to activate in the liver to help match the bile and help us to produce more bile for digestion. So what I've done is I went out this morning and I picked all of these cayenne peppers off the garden. You know, cayennes start in the spring, but they really start to come on just like your bell peppers. They like to come on when the weather cools off a bit. So I got back from a boat trip last week and I had 2 jars full of cayenne peppers on the bush. So what I like to do is cut them. So you can see that I just take scissors and cut them in the jar like this. And I'm going to use a vodka to tincture them with. They have to stay in the jar for about 3 weeks. Now this is going to be extremely heating, but you want a hot additive like ginger or cayenne to help activate some of your herbs that will help them to, because some other herbs are rather docile and they need a push. And so this gives them a push. Now, as the cayennes continue to come in, I will fill this jar with the cayenne peppers, although it's such a potent tincture that you really don't have to fill the jar up. Now, once this tincture is made, I will bottle it in one of these small bottles, and then every morning I will take about half a dropper and drop it into lemon water. And this is sort of a morning routine. It really helps to get the digestion going, and it really wakes up your system. If you're very sensitive to heating things, you might want to take just a few drops to start out with and then add more later. Now to make the tincture, I'm going to take a vodka and I'm just going to pour it gently over the fresh herbs. Now you can use dried herbs as well. Dried you would use less because obviously they are more compressed. Now if I had a full jar, I would fill this all the way up to the top, but I don't. So I'm just going to fill it up this much. I am also going to put a lid on and properly label it as September the 15th, 2017, which is the date that I'm making this tincture. And you can see that the cayenne stems, where the green tip is, are floating, and eventually they will all sort of sink to the bottom as they absorb more of the liquids. So this is a cayenne tincture. You can add this to any other herbal tincture that you're using. You can use it in cooking, and it's a very good way to preserve fresh herbs. So I hope this helps you in some way in maybe growing some cayenne next year and enjoying it not only fresh in foods and salsas and that sort of thing. Just a little bit goes a long way. But as a heating herb that's a driver with any other herbal formula, you'll find that cayenne works very nicely. So have a good day and thank you for tuning in.